I'm here with Lou Uran, and he is the owner here at New Dickens General Store. Lou, it's a location that's been a fixture here for a long time. This crossroads out front. Tell me a little bit more about what is this place and what makes it so special.
It's just a destination that all walks come to. I mean, a lot of people think we're a biker destination, and we are, but it's side by side. We have a hitching post outside. We have horses. We have pedal bikes. We have cars, trucks. It's just, you come on a Sunday, you'll see ladies in their church clothes talking to bikers in leathers, and it's just, so many people leave here and they say, it's like everybody here knew me. It's because everybody here gets along and just wants to talk to people, and it's a place to socialize. That's
great. I mean, being able to bring all kinds of parts of life to bring people together, that's awesome. And it is, you guys are right on the ATV trail, is that right?
Actually, we're not.
A little bit off?
Way off the trail, but Wisconsin got smart early and townships started opening their roads. So it's actually not considered a trail, it's considered a route.
Okay.
So we fought here last year to get all of our township roads open, because we saw the demographics are changing from mainly motorcycles to side by side.
Yeah.
A lot of the people are checking out on the bikes, getting older, and a lot of the new generation, they can put the family in the back and go have lunch and go cruise the country and check out cool spots. So it's changed, but you just got to keep with it and keep morphing with it and make it interesting for them.
And this certainly is one of the really cool spots.
Thank you.
So this is, I mean, it looks ancient to me. Tell me a little bit about the building here.
Well, what you see now is 1890.
1890.
The original footprint was 1844, considerably smaller. Basically from that post to the bar, so it'd be this corner here was the original one, and it burnt down. And the story is they got a couple buildings in Platteville, took them apart, brought them over by horse and buggy, and reconnected them. You can see a mark outside where there's a board that runs the length of the building where they patched it together.
Yeah, that's crazy, taking and putting buildings together. So it was a general store. I mean, I'm guessing that's why. I mean, originally a general store, and now it's a bar. I mean, how long has it been a functioning bar, I guess?
I want to say in the 50s it kind of morphed over from being a general store. We have some old photos, and it mentions it being the general store, but then we knew in the 50s, and then it started becoming a bar in the 60s. It became the Dewdrop Inn.
Oh.
And it was that way for quite a bit. And it did sit vacant in the 70s for a while. And they got it rolling again.
Upstairs, you got a couple of rooms. I mean,
yes,
how many rooms have?
We have 5 guest rooms upstairs.
5 guest rooms upstairs. Wow.
They're all themed back like this. We have the Bordello, we have the Hunter's Lodge, we have the Americana, and we have the Victorian, and then we have the Harley Suite.
Yeah, so you got rooms upstairs and a wonderful bar down here.
Yep, you can have fun down here and just wander right back upstairs. We get a lot of groups that rent the whole upstairs. We can sleep 16 people up there, so a lot of folks rent the whole upstairs.
That's awesome.
Then you have your travelers that just have had enough and find out you do have a room. Hey, do you have an extra one? Yeah, and we put them upstairs.
That's awesome. So now that's the history of the building. Let me a little bit of history about you. How long have you been here?
We're in our 16th year now.
16 years. That's incredible. I mean, the idea of anybody who owns a bar longer than 5 years, quite frankly, bar and restaurant, anything longer than 5 years, that is a wild success in my eyes. But tell me a little bit about, how have you been able to make it work for so long?
Well, one thing, you got to keep changing. You got to be personable with people. You have to, we may not always know their name, but 9 times out of 10, a regular comes back. When they walk in, their bear's sitting there that's waiting for them, and people leave their koozies here. So when they come, we get their koozie up, put their beer in it, and here you go. And
their beer, their koozie.
And you make it interesting. We do the music, which draws a lot of people, and you do other activities that try to bring them in. We got a huge ATV fun run coming up here in a couple weeks. They'll draw a couple hundred ATVs.
Wow. For sure. And the music, I mean, you guys have music almost every weekend, it seems.
Every Sunday, basically, from February to the end of October.
Yeah, and you've got a lovely place out back, nice little stage, and I'm sure you can put a lot of people through these doors.
And we switched to outside probably 3-4 years ago because it got so hot, especially in the summer.
Right.
And when you bring a band in here and you put 100 people in here, it gets warm. And then when people get too hot, they have nowhere to go. The stage has really paid off this year. So we do it outside, and have enough room out there where we spread everything out, where everybody can feel safe and comfortable, and just still keep it going. We weren't going to stop music. A lot of venues stopped the music this year, and I understand 100%, but we made it happen and still made it work, and it's important.
Yeah, we were out with one of our other shows live at one of our sister shows, and with Joey Wales outside. It's a nice little space. Tell me a little bit, Sunday Funday is, that's pretty popular in this.
Yes.
I mean, tell me a little bit about that Sunday Funday community. I mean, is it a community?
It is. I would hate to know how many people took Mondays off after being in New Diggins. It's just, it was already rolling when we bought the place.
Right.
And we just kind of taken another step and turned it, let them know it's a Sunday Funday, and it's a destination, and people can be out and about even if they're not on Facebook or on our website. They know if they come here in the summer on a Sunday afternoon, there's going to be music. We don't, there's genres of music. We don't do much headbanging, but a lot of Southern rock, country, duets, and things that people more our generation listen to, and the kids do too as well. They come in and enjoy it, but yeah, Sunday Fundays are interesting, fun.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's a fun place. It's a great joint. And I'm sure a lot of people love coming through here, whether they're riding on their ATVs or their motorcycles or just
stopping after church.
Stopping after church. Well, Lou, I appreciate your time, and maybe I'll stop by for some barbecue later.
You will. We also do meat paddles on Saturday.
Okay. What's a meat paddle? What is this?
It's just number one for us. It's a way to get people in the door, and it's also evolved now with the smoking because we can tell them how to do things. But what we do is get meat from local butchers and from our suppliers, and then do it in individual package. And then what we do is we sell paddles, and that's why it's called a meat paddle. And originally started with paint sticks, and we would just number them. But we had some customers made some custom ones for us. But you sell 15 of those,
right?
And we sell them for $2 a piece. And for those $2, you get 3 chances to win. 2 chances at $15 packages of meat, and then we give away a free drink.
Right.
At the end of it. Probably one of the most, right before the whole fiasco came down and when there was a toilet paper shortage, our last couple of meat paddles, we would do 2 packages of meat, a free drink, and then a roll of toilet paper. And they would absolutely go bonkers. I mean, but you have to engage people. You have to make it fun. You have to change to not the same old thing every week.
Yeah.
You mix it up, but yeah, meat paddles are a heck of a draw. And we found that we needed that during the winter because Sunday Funday diminishes during the winter. So.
Right. Yeah, so almost like a church raffle.
Exactly.
That's what we got going on. Yeah, to be a thriving business, to be a live business, you've got to be able to change. You got to keep moving.
You have to adapt.
You have to adapt, and that's what you've been doing for the past 16 years.
Because the public has changed in the last 16 years. And
right.
Yeah, you have to make it interesting, try to follow them, and don't jump every suit, but see what things work and what don't. And
right.
They started out slow, but now there's every Saturday we fill her up, and it's a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun. You guys certainly are a one of a kind here in New Diggins, Lou. And yeah, what a great place. And thanks for having us in.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.